Imagine a world where your toaster knows more about your daily schedule than you do. Where the shadows in the digital alleys whisper secrets you thought were safely locked in your mind. Sounds like the prelude to a dystopian novel, right? Yet, as we integrate technology deeper into our lives, elements of this eerie narrative become less fictional. Thanks to the convoluted layers of connectivity and smart tech, our lives are getting easier in countless ways. But there's a darker underside to this digital convenience that's less talked about. Where privacy breaches are as common as weather updates, and where seemingly innocuous devices can turn into portals for sinister manipulations. In this essay, we will peel back the digital curtain to reveal some genuinely unsettling truths about technology. Facts that will not only surprise you, but might also keep you up at night. From the ubiquitous surveillance to the unnerving possibilities of digital manipulation, the technological ecosystem is rife with hidden agendas and double-edged innovations, so buckle up as we dive into the less radiant side of technological advancements, exploring stories, facts, and experts' insights that paint a rather haunting picture of the digital world we inhabit.
Digital ghosts, the afterlife of your online identity. Even after you press delete, your digital footprint can linger like a ghost in the vast servers of the internet. Studies suggest hundreds of thousands of gigabytes of data from supposedly deleted user profiles continue to circulate among data brokers and advertisers. This phenomenon raises a pressing question: do we ever truly regain control of our data? The notion drives home the unsettling reality that in the digital world, our identities persist indefinitely, accessible to corporations and opportunists, continually influencing actions and decisions without our direct input. By continuing to interact with digital platforms, even in seemingly benign ways, we inadvertently feed into a cycle where our data lives on, manipulated and traded in shadowy digital recesses. It's a perpetual haunting in the digital age, a stark reminder of the indelible marks we leave online.
Voices from the machine. How AI is mimicking the dead. Advances in artificial intelligence have now made it possible to recreate human voices with unnerving accuracy. Companies can synthesize voice prints from mere minutes of audio, leading to new forms of legacy contact where AI versions of deceased loved ones continue interacting with the living. What at first may seem like a comforting way to remember the dead, this technology harbors deeper implications. There lies an ethical conundrum in AI-enabled continuance of one's digital persona, raising questions about consent, memory, and the moral limits of technology. Imagine receiving a phone call from a late relative, their voice reconstructed by algorithms, wishing you a happy birthday. This scenario, once pure science fiction, is gradually seeping into reality, challenging our perceptions of life, death, and digital eternity.
Silent observers, how your devices are watching you. It's no secret anymore. The very devices designed to make life easier also serve as windows into our private lives. From smart TVs to voice assistants, the walls of our homes often have virtual ears, listening in, and at times, recording. This part of our digital evolution raises significant privacy concerns. There have been instances of smart devices inadvertently recording private conversations, misinterpreting wake words like "hey" or "okay." These snippets of personal life can potentially be used for anything from target advertising to judicial evidence. The line between helpful and intrusive is blurring swiftly, with corporations defending their practices under the guise of improving user experience. However, the looming question remains: at what cost to personal privacy and mental peace?
The algorithmic echo chamber, trapped in a digital maze. Social media algorithms, designed to show us more of what we like, have inadvertently trapped us in echo chambers, where our biases are constantly reinforced. This not only skews our perception of reality, but also deepens societal divisions. By filtering what we see online, these algorithms can manipulate emotions, amplify extremism, and even sway elections. The psychological implications are profound, as users find themselves caught in a loop of increasingly polarized content, often without realizing it. As we navigate these algorithmically curated landscapes, we must question the authenticity of our digital interactions and consider the broader societal impacts of such manipulations. The digital maze, while endlessly entertaining, could be quietly reshaping our worldview in ways we scarcely understand.
Synthetic scares, deepfakes, and the war against reality. Deepfake technology has taken digital manipulation to dystopian levels, enabling the creation of hyper-realistic videos and audio recordings that can deceive the human eye and ear. This technology, initially a novelty in visual effects, is now a potent tool in misinformation campaigns. The ramifications of deepfakes extend beyond mere deception. They pose a direct threat to the fabric of truth itself. As deepfakes become more accessible and difficult to distinguish from reality, they could undermine trust in media, public figures, and even in our own senses. In a world where seeing is no longer believing, how do we anchor ourselves to reality? The rise of deepfakes may well necessitate a re-evaluation of how truth and information are handled in the digital age.
Data brokers, the hidden manipulators of modern life. Data brokers compile immense digital profiles about millions of individuals, collected from countless interactions online. These profiles can predict everything from consumer habits to voting behaviors, often without the subject's knowledge or consent. These detailed portfolios are a goldmine for marketers, political campaigns, and even malicious actors who seek to exploit fears and vulnerabilities. The control data brokers wield over modern lives is subtle yet profound, influencing everyday decisions and perceptions without a trace. As we confront this quiet manipulation, the crucial question becomes, who truly has ownership over our personal data? The answer increasingly seems to be not us.
Biometric surveillance, the end of anonymity. Biometric technology, which includes facial recognition, fingerprinting, and iris scans, is touted for its security benefits. However, its proliferation across public and private sectors alike poses unprecedented threats to individual privacy and anonymity. In cities around the world, facial recognition cameras scan crowds for wanted persons, but also have the capability to track every individual's movements. The data collected can be stored indefinitely, potentially used for purposes far beyond its intended scope. The implications are chilling. In a society under constant watch, freedom of movement and the right to privacy are severely at risk. The discussion about biometric surveillance is not just about the technology's capability, but who controls it and to what end.
Internet of threats when smart homes turn against you. The smart home, once a symbol of futuristic luxury, is now a reality for many. However, the interconnectedness of devices that provides convenience also opens doors to new kinds of threats. Cyber attacks that can turn a home's own devices into instruments of chaos. Hackers have demonstrated the ability to manipulate smart thermostats, locks, and even baby monitors. In some cases, these breaches are not just for mischief, but can facilitate burglary, stalking, and other serious crimes. As we strive to make our homes smarter, it's imperative that we also make them safer. Understanding and mitigating the risks associated with smart technologies is crucial in maintaining the sanctity and security of our personal spaces.
This exploration into the creepy side of technology isn't just about fear-mongering, but about fostering a more aware and informed relationship with the technologies we so readily integrate into our lives. As we edge further into the digital age, understanding these aspects of technology is crucial for safeguarding our digital and personal freedoms. Imagine a world where your toaster knows more about your daily schedule than you do, where the shadows in the digital alleys whisper secrets you thought were safely locked in your mind.